Okay, so I believe that many of you think that it's usual to include English words such as taxi, radio, or bus in your normal conversation in Vietnamese. And those words has also been added into the Vietnamese dictionary as loan words. However, it's rather uncommon to find a original Vietnamese term being added into the English dictionary. But áo dài is one of those rare instances. So first made an appearance in Vietnam since the 18th century, the áo dài has not only changed throughout the history, but also remains as a national symbol of our country. Well, as áo dài has changed throughout time, many of the historical values have not been the same anymore. This provoked a heated discussion on how much of tradition needs to be preserved. And addressing this question, I hope to plant in Vietnamese students' mind some idea about their roots and also how to stay true to themselves here at TEDxOLYMPIA. Well, the original version of áo dài was actually áo tứ thân, which dated from around 6T45. And as you can see, this design included brownish fabrics, and it didn't have any buttons like the áo dài nowadays have. It's also a very loose outfit, not bodycon like the áo dài. And inside they wear a halter top and with maxi skirt and with the 4 slits coat and tied all together using a belt. The belt is used to add more convenience when woman goes to work or trading with someone else, since if we let the outfit loose, it'd be very inconvenient. And now fast forward to the 18th century. The first ever version of áo dài emerged, which included the 5 press studs from the neck to the side hips of the woman. Well, interestingly, these 5 studs represented the 5 values at that time in the society, which was based on Confucianism. Those 5 values were benevolence, knowledge, fidelity, propriety, and righteousness. Well, so these press studs are rather delicate. So one has the movement and they may come off. This, unfortunately, serves as restrictions and reminders for ladies to walk gently and speak softly and be graceful. So in a way, we can say that the contemporary values of the time has been reflected upon a traditional design. Well, around the 1930s, many innovations were added to the design of the áo dài as a result of the French invasion. From a conservative and loosely cut áo dài, which provided women a wider range of movement, the renovated dress is rather tightened to accentuate the woman's curves. And along with that, a harder collar and also flare sleeves was added to the design. And all of those showed that displaying the woman's beauty was starting to become one of the prioritized functions of the áo dài. And this change marks the start of a turbulent era when áo dài enters the world of politics. In 1958, when Trần Lệ Xuân, the wife of the chief advisor president at that time, made a fashion statement by wearing áo dài with white gloves and V-neck collar, and the sleeves weren't long as usual, but was cut short. While many adored and complimented her on her elegant take on the outfit, many others felt offended and think that this action was done on poor taste. Well, the distaste for this modern version of áo dài was so strong that in many regions of Vietnam, the dress was even banned because it was thought to serve the acceptance of capitalist ideals. Well, that was not the first time a heated debate was started because of an áo dài, and it certainly is not the last. Well, just last year, in around Tết holiday, many youngsters were heavily criticized for mixing the traditional áo dài top with a midi skirt. But the bigger question here is that since áo dài is the national outfit of Vietnam, should we allow designers to modify the original cut? And if so, are there any rules or standards we must follow to maintain the traditional values of Vietnamese women, which is prudency and modesty? While conservative people might often argue that changing the outfit too much will diminish and make the outfit contain no historical or cultural values, then on the other hand, many modern women and men find that having room for changes and creativity will provide the serve for new generation Vietnamese women's need of flexibility and comfort in movement, also looking in style. Well, myself, as I am a daughter of Vietnam, a young girl of the 21st century, I believe in putting our Vietnamese woman at the center and let this traditional dress empower us rather than confine us. Thank you very much.